oddly, I'm not someone who goes out to eat a lot. I would have to drag someone out to eat with me. You know, you can eat alone, but also price-wise, it's just like, I would love to have a year where I eat out, you know, once a week at a restaurant just to like experience as many restaurants as possible. But alas, you know, that is not the case right now. I used to come in for sliding scale, nonprofit, you know, feminist-oriented therapy here at the Philadelphia building, Goldman Properties. Mr. Goldman passed away quite a few years ago. Oh, they do lights. Optimal Sport 13. So there's a little gym in the basement. So anyway, oddly, that was really good therapy. I think a lot of women who've been severely oppressed in one way or the other, and sometimes it can be hard to tell, need someone who's going to validate. And they don't always have to be, you know, because some people think, oh, they just tell you right. That's not true. Like there are, in my case, different perspectives were offered to sort of get around things that were blocking me from being able to enjoy life or be happier as a person. So it's, anyway, I thank the ladies who are willing to, you know, serve their time as therapists in a nonprofit, because in a way, aren't people who don't have money more vulnerable, and they would need assistance in how to navigate the world of harsh realities and cruelties? For some reason, I'm loving IHOP, even though I'm a total raw vegan foodie, like organic food. I don't know if it's the comfort of a diner or what, or there's something comforting about, you know, pancakes and the diner feeling, and it's a lost breed. Like, I read that some diner was closing in New Jersey that was, I guess, considered a popular diner, and it's like, it's a cozy, comforting thing that could be disappearing in a world of too much automation. And however you want to see that word, automation. Shriner Mason, 33rd degree. redoing all the rooms in the Bellevue. That's what it looks like, because they have lights on in every one. I don't know what it was like before. It's a hotel. And there's a restaurant on top that the LGBT community often rented out for events. I forget what it's called. It's like Level or R2 or something like that. So, it was, you know, it was okay. I was up to an event there once, and it was an interesting building. It used to have a food court in the bottom on the western side of the building. A rental car in the basement that I actually used. You know, Avis Budget was down there. Williams Sonoma Kitchen Store was on the western side of this building here. They have a side entrance. And they had a Starbucks on the Broad Street entrance right inside on the north, you know, side of the building. They have big, huge curtains in there, and it's like a major show. Adam Sandler shot some of a movie here, and he was shooting that movie even at the tail end of the pandemic. I forget what it's called, so I'll have to look it up, but sorry about that. So, anyway, a very different entryway in the Bellevue exists now. And there was a restaurant on the other side. Is it still there? Palm or whatever? It might still be there, but totally different. And it's heavily manned, I think. They've always had concierges and front desk type people. Like if you went in the side entrance, it was always like near the food court, but on the top, like above the escalator, above the food court. But now it seems like people stand by the elevators, all in the lobby and the entryway. Good scooter. I had the cheapest GoTrax. The battery ran out, and when I tried to get a new battery, they didn't have any, and then I just decided to not ride the scooter. It was the cheapest scooter you could get anyway, but at some point I was like, I was afraid of reckless cars and stuff like that, and I didn't need it as much. I used it often a month and a half I used it for DoorDash. You really can't do that. You're supposed to have an electric bike or hire, but during the pandemic you could walk or have a scooter and still do it, because they had so many orders.